Today we're traveling back over 4,000 years to ancient Sumer, the world's earliest civilization. We'll be looking at a special hymn known as the Liturgical Hymn to Innini, which dates back to around 2100 BCE. This ancient text was written on a tablet and honors the goddess Innini, also known as Inanna, a powerful figure in Sumerian mythology. Inanna was known as the goddess of love, war and justice, but in this hymn she's celebrated as a crowned queen who has gained the right to rule. The hymn shows us how she was seen as a fierce leader, attaining her power either through the approval of the gods or by taking it with her strength. It's a fascinating look at how ancient people viewed their gods, not only as creators and protectors, but also as powerful rulers capable of great might. Let's listen now to the words of this ancient hymn and experience the devotion and reverence the Sumerians had for their goddess. O Lady of the good decrees, that rises splendidly like the sun, faithful woman bearing a sheen of brilliant splendor, beloved of Urasha, heavenly virgin, queen of the great songs, who puttest on a faithful crown, who has been created fit for rulership, whose hand attaineth the 7 decrees, my queen of the great decrees, their directress art thou. The decrees thou bearest, the decrees thou holdest in thy hand. The decrees thou directest, the decrees thou claspest to thy heart. Like a champion thou subduest the foreign lands. Like the storm god in the place of the curse, thou leavest not the grain goddess. A whirlwind upon their lands thou sendest. O leader of heaven and earth, their divinity thou art. For them thou didst create the land of Sumer. That givest orders unto the gods, queen that guidest the universe, that utterest command by the holy order of Anu. The great decisions who but thee knoweth to teach? Thou that shatterest the mountains, by a spirit of strength thou art filled. Beloved of Enlil, thou hast founded the land. Thou art she that hast effected the mandate of Ninlil. My lady, at thy cry the lands quake. At the fear of thy splendor let mankind with shouting await thee. Fittingly they have received their decrees from thee. Thy lamentations and mournings let them wail for thee. Unto the temple the chief singers shall walk the streets for thee. From before the face of battle they hasten unto thee. My lady, of thy power they speak. The Spirit like a rushing storm rushed over them. The Spirit with a loud cry overwhelmed the people. By the storm god they were accursed. By the storm winds they were brought to woe. Thy foot hastens restless in the street. Upon the lyre of weeping they utter lamentation. O my lady, the Anunnaki, the great gods, like a flying bird from the crannies hasten unto thee. When before thy feet they run, unto the presence of thy feet they attain not. Thine angry heart who shall pacify? Thine troubled heart let become calm. O lady, whose soul is great, O lady, whose strength is mighty, whose wrath is unyielding, lady that storms over the mountains thy place, the great gate. Their city, an arid habitation, the whirlwinds have filled. Their workmen in despair supplicate thee. For the brilliant city they mourn in song. The Father thy Creator sends forth cries of distress for it. May thy holy mouth speak the command, and thy feet return. From her midst mayest thou cast the cruel one. Let a woman with her husband speak kindly. During the nights forever let her return unto him. That which is pure in her heart may she disclose. Fervent intercession unto the great Sun. Sin, O Lady, surpassing the gods who beside thee brings. Establisher of decrees, O great Lady, their Lady, thou that risest from the holy city, thou that surpassest his child-bearing mother, intelligent and wise, O Queen of the lands, O breath of life of thy land, I will recite thy holy songs. Divinity, who has been made agreeable unto the strength of battle, whose words unto their place, and thou of the unsearchable heart, who purgest faithfully, I will relate thy decrees. The holy weapon verily thou causest to enter upon the foe. A ruler am I, a ruler of heaven am I. The reed censer I bear, and I arrange the ritual. At the parentalia I place it, and these things I cease not to do. By day I, and daily renew by night and day I, and in holiness am clothed. My offerings of honey I bring. By my pious offerings of baked cakes thou wilt be pacified. Something Enlil, Lord of heaven and earth, to Anu spoke as a command, and verily heaven is opened. Now unto Anu he has spoken the command, and thou causest heaven to tremble. The royal power of Anu thou, a woman, hast seized. It's incredible to think about how the ancient Sumerians saw their gods not just as beings of peace and love, but also of strength and power. This hymn reminds us of the complexity and depth of ancient cultures and how much they revered their deities. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more ancient hymns or texts, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.